Hello guys, thank you for joining us for a short little video here. Just wanted to go over some entry and exit points on today's SPY futures chart. So, the key thing in trading is direction, trying to find a direction, trying to find supports and resistances. So there are some key spots today, as well as over the past few days, that have held very well. What you're looking for here is 2442, 2454, and 2452. So you could see here we have this line going across here, shows you where these inflection points here. So we got, candles closing here, candles opening above here, and we got the wick here. So this is the 2442 level. Right here is the 2444 to 2446 area. That's also another key level there. And you can see there's wicks over here. There's candle openings, candle closings, and then we got this nice green candle going over there. So we also have 2454, which acts as support or resistance, either way. This number, the 54 number, is usually around every 100 lot of ES, which is a SPY futures. So, I mean the S&P 500 futures. So around, let's just say it's 2554. Usually that's a resistance as well, or a support. But something to go over here is we were looking at this morning buying the dip and going for a long if it held 2442. In pre-market, it actually went lower, but we had this nice reversal candle here, which set us up for a morning open of, well, we had a green candle here from the morning open at 2442. See right at the support. We then went higher, hit 2474, where we then fell right back to the 2442 and hit a wick. Now, the entry was around 2446. That would have been a good entry. What you really wanted to see is if we could break above 2454 there. And resistances above were the 2476, where we rejected earlier, 2474 to 2476. Then you had around 2493 to 2497. And then we had 2507 to 2513, which is in this bunch. We have 2507 here. Look, you can see a bunch of candles going around here. We had 2513. Look at that, a bunch of candles going here, going across, all the way across. You can see that as a support or resistance across the line. And then 2521, where we actually topped out 2 times throughout the day. So, the levels we had, or the alerts that we could have said for today's chart, is a buy over this level here, 2442. Probably buy it around 4 to 5 points above it, just in case. See if there's actual continued movement. And an exit could have been around 2513 or a rejection off 2476. Now, a short could have happened around 2513 break, going lower. You could see we hit around 2481 before it went back up again. And it hit that 2513 again and rejected down all the way down to 2554, which is another key level, where we then rose back up to 2524. And you could see we rejected there 3 points off the 2521, and we slowly ended down for the rest of the day. And currently we're at 2496 in aftermarket. So this is a clear chart to trade today. I know it was a little choppy, and kind of all week it's been choppy. Let me just clarify to you guys what I mean. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. So this 2442 level, bring that up. You can see we have a lot of support around this area going across 2443, 2442. We have candles closing over here. All across we have wicks. So we have support there. Now, something to notice for everyone who is actually bearish at this time. Of course, you have every right to be, but something that's showing up here is an inverted head and shoulders. We could have the left shoulder over here. We have the head right here, and we have the right shoulder forming right here. And I've actually been long these past couple of days. I know in and out, you have to day trade this, in my opinion, because the levels go in and out very quickly. But I believe we could see the possibility of 20. Let me see it again. Hold up. I believe it's 26.35. That's what we're looking for. Sorry about that. Yeah, 26.35, where we've been double topped. And I think we could see that tomorrow. We're looking at 25.54 tomorrow, 25.76 tomorrow, and possibly 26.35. And if we could break above 26.35, we're going to the 2700 level. So that's one thing to look at. That's one level to focus on. I just want to give another clear, thing about levels. So here's a chart that got news in aftermarket, and you could see right here we ran up and we started to resist around 160. You could see there's a lot of candles forming at the 140 area and the 150 area. Because I saw this big red candle come after this green candle here, I started to think that it could be a good short trade. I actually didn't play this long into the news. I played it short after the news. I started to notice that it fell. They tried to bring it back a little bit here. It couldn't get above that 150. I actually took a short at 147 or 148, I think I filled. And my goal was, at the time, the averages were around 1 and 120. My goal was to hit the 120. As you can see, there's support here at 120 where this candle, opened. You see kind of got closed right under 120, 118. So that 118 to 120 level was a good area to close out the short. And you see right here, we hit right to that 120 level. That trade actually netted me $3,500 within, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like 35 minutes here. And $3,500 in 35 minutes, that's 100 a minute. So, the trade worked out. You just got to follow your plan. And another reason why I thought that level was not going to work. See here, it had supported at 142 before. See, look, hourly charts going across, it couldn't close above it. So that's just something right there that gave me a telltale sign that if we broke under that 140 as well, I was going to make some profits around the 120 to 125 area. And right there, we just did it. So my idea for tomorrow, to finish this off, is, like I said, I think we reach, unless bad news occurs, I think we reach 25.54 to 25.76. Every day we've been moving 50 to 70 points. The volatility is still in. It's not like it has been before. They were having 140 to 120 point days, which is good. It's better that it's slowing down a little bit. I know a lot of people are getting hurt. I just want everyone to focus on, charting these levels. There's a lot of levels, I know, and I know charting isn't everything, especially in this current market, because of all the news that occur. We could be trading tomorrow and, something dramatic can occur that'll drop us 30 points. But, these levels do matter, and you just got to watch for them, because there was trades today that could have been done and could have made you a decent amount of money no matter how big your account is. So I wanted to thank you guys for signing in, and I appreciate you guys for joining. Hope you have a great evening. Play tomorrow.